Hello and welcome. Today we'll be doing an unboxing review for the Figma Edelgard. This figure was purchased at Tokyo Otaku Mode. She currently retails at around $90. She was on pre-order for about a couple of months before she actually was released. So let's take a look. We'll skip anything that may hold any personal information. So they usually do add like little things like these cars. We'll put this to the side. They usually do a pretty good job of packaging. So you can see there's nothing else in the box, so we can just put this to the side. So here's the figure. This is, of course, Edelgard pre-time skip for those of you who have played Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is Figma number 461. Okay, as you can see, we see the packaging over here. When buying Figments, if you're not familiar with it, always looks for a sticker. There should be a sticker somewhere on it representing whatever company the character in question comes from. In this case, it has the official Nintendo seal. Depending on the character or whatever figure you're buying, it will have a different kind of seal. Of course, like I said, this is a Fire Emblem figure, so it has the Nintendo seal on it. We can get a better look at it. Usually you are able to recreate poses from the game. She comes with multiple faceplates. All right. Let's open her up. I collect many figures, and this is actually, I believe this is my third Figma for a Fire Emblem characters. The other ones I have are Lucina, which I believe was the very first Fire Emblem character to be released. And the other one I have is female Corrin. Figmas tend to be more female characters than male characters for those who are are here because of Fire Emblem more than for the figure. So female characters tend to be the ones that get figures in the Figma class. So you can see, always look for signs that is authentic. I mean, and buy from a legitimate seller if you want a figure like this. Like I said, this one was bought through Tokyo Otaku Mode. I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm just letting you know where I bought it. Here we can get a better look at her. All right. Usually every part is packaged individually to make sure the figure is not damaged in process. So let's start with the figure of Edelgard herself. Always be careful when removing plastic, as you may damage the figure. So here we can try to get a better look at her. The face modeling is pretty good. Nice detailing on the painting. So you can see she has movable hair. Not all figures have movable hair, but those that do is something nice and extra. As well as her cape is movable. You can see it is broken down into two pieces. Not a lot, but it allows for nice posings. As you can see, it's not fully connected to her shoulder, as that is a separate piece. She comes equipped with closed hands. There are multiple parts hands, especially grip hands, so she may be able to hold her weapon and everything. We can see the little better right there. We can see the boots Nice gold coloring. Now there's no leaking on color. You can see her shorts, sleeves, her jacket, which lifts up a little bit, but it's not removable. She comes with 2 weapons, an iron axe, you can see the nice detail on the axe as a flower pattern over here. The marks is identical on both sides. And here is Amir, her personal weapon. For those of you who play Fire Emblem's Three Houses, you'll recognize this weapon. It's usually the one that appears in all official artwork, as well as if you played Smash Brothers. This is the weapon that Byleth is holding on when using his axe or her axe, depending on which one you're using. Very nice detailing. There is a swivel right here on the head, so it's able to move, kind of like jagged teeth that are able to close their mouth. There's also a swivel right here, so able to pose it however you want. Here's the pommel. Better look at the handle and the guard, as well as a nice design right there. This is I believe this is the orb that is supposed to be, that allows you to combine it with the crest in order to unleash that weapon's power, per the game lore. Her other face that she comes with is this open mouth face. You can get a better look at it right there. Nice painting on the eyes. Of course, the back is just, it goes inside the face, so you don't actually get to see it very well. Other things she comes with is extra sets of hands. Again, open palm, grip hands. She comes with only 5 sets of hands and an extra connector. This is the Figma stand and the grip to help your figure stand up. And this is a bag that is usually attached just so you may keep the pieces together if you don't plan to keep the figure in box, which I keep all my figures in box after I use them and display them for a while. I put them back in their boxes. So to remove the head, you usually just take it from here and attach the second head, or the face actually. And now we see Edelgard with her open mouth. Again, she may be posed in multiple poses as she appears in the game. So such the official artwork, combat battle, ending animation, and attacking animation. As you can see, the 2 faces. Most figures come with at least 2 faces. Very rarely do they only come with 1, but I guess because those comes with 2 weapons, and they are nicely modeled weapons, so it does. This is mostly the reason why she's so expensive. Figmas usually run around $40 at the cheap end and 90 plus at the expensive end. She is a very expensive figure for Figma, but very nice modeling. As you can see, there's no bleed of colors in the neck either, even though that is one part where you would usually see it if there was. You can see her chest opening right there, as well as her, I guess, what is that? like a ribbon or a scarf like. Currently, she is the only Fire Emblem Three Houses figure to have gotten a Figma. None other have gotten announced, but like I said, there aren't that many. The others being Lucina and female Corin. So let's take a look at some of her hand parts. We'll use scissors right here. I'm surprised that she only has 5 hands. I mean, she only comes with 1. Does she? We'll see if she has 2 hands to be able to grip on both hands, and we'll make her dual wield swords. So here are the hand parts: open palm, grip, 2 gripping hands, full open palm, and on the other side. So you can see they come left and right separately, so you can know which one is which very easily to tell. To remove the hands, just pull it from the right here. Make sure you don't remove the connector. Put it to the side and then find the one you want, and then afterwards you can just as easily put the hand that you want back in. Make sure we get. Yep, this is a left hand, so make sure we get a left hand. Ooh, this is. There we go. And then just put it in. Sometimes they come with these parts they come off just so you can slide the weapon in, but I guess this one must be on the semi-open, but for the fully closed should be for the axe weapon. Again, just be careful when putting things so you don't break them. Yep, this is one solid piece. Sometimes, like I said, it'll be 2 pieces that you can separate to slide it in. Ooh, let's make you straight. All right. They're not very good at standing by themselves, although you can get them to stand by themselves with enough posing and timing. You just gotta be careful. Usually they swivel at the ankles, so it's not very easy to get them to stand by themselves, which is why they come with a staff. Not usually, they always come with a stand. These figures are their legs tend to be extremely small, so they don't do a good job of standing by themselves for the most part, but they can if you want to. If you can get them to, is what I mostly mean. Usually I do stand mine up when on a shelf without the stand, but it does take a while. Here we can take a closer look. There you can see her fully standing on. Ooh, one second while I secure the stand again. So yeah, just know that if you move her, getting her back to stand up by herself is gonna be a hassle. But we'll try to use the slightly open arm to be able to fit on Amir and have Edelgard dual wield, which would be cool if she could actually do it in game. Unfortunately, that's not how the game is, but it would be cool. This is slightly difficult from behind the camera. All right. Then we just slide a mirror in there. Always try to be careful because, again, these figures are very expensive and they can break really easily. So they're mostly for display. Once you get them in the pose you want, you kind of just leave them in their pose and forget about them, just display them. That's usually how I do. I usually set them in a pose, leave them in said pose for a while until I get bored and I decide to switch their pose. We'll put her other arm back in and we'll just see how cool Edelgard looks if she could do a wheel. Ooh, she's gonna be extremely heavy to one side just because of the weight of a mirror versus the weight of the other axe. Usually you can set it down to help her balance herself, though she looks a little crooked, so there we go. Get a better look at her like that. We'll take the phone out of the stand for a second. You guys can take a better look at her while standing on. We'll use her own box. Try to get a better focus on her. There we go. Again, with the stand, you are able to make more dynamic poses than her just standing there. Looking a little silly holding two axes, but still pretty cool. I mean, it looks like she's just holding herself up with one while pointing with the other one. Okay, and that concludes this video of an unboxing review of Edelgard. If you like this type of content, make sure to leave a like on the video. This is not the type of content that this channel focuses on. For those of you who just found the video because of the Edelgard figure, this channel is mostly a Fire Emblem Heroes related channel. So if you like Fire Emblem Heroes, consider subscribing. If not, I thank you for watching. For those of you who are fans of my channel, if you would like to see more like this, I could show you both the Lucina and the Corrin one, as well as a couple of other Fire Emblem figures that I do have, that are not Figma related like this one. I have an android of Marv, Sheeta, female Corrin again. Yeah, I believe those are the only three that I have. Sheeta comes with a Pegasus, so she's really cute. Nandroids are a lot smaller, so if you would like to see those, just leave it in the comment and I'll make sure to get back to you on that. So once again, thank you all for watching and I will see you all next time. Bye.